What's good, NK Squad? It's your girl, Nik Knack. And you know where I'm at? I'm in the kitchen today, y'all. So you know what that means. It's my turn to cook. That's right. So I pulled this recipe off the internet. Y'all know I'm the internet recipe queen. I pull recipes off the internet and I get to work. I know y'all probably saying, Nik Knack. Make your own recipes. But you know what? I ain't got time for that. I don't got time for that. So I pulled this recipe off the internet and I'm gonna whip it up. I'm gonna do it up. I'm gonna show y'all how it turned out and how it tastes. But before we get into this video, y'all know what to do. If you're not a subscriber of mine, if you're not part of the NK Squad, if you're not part of my family, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'll wait. Okay, you did it. Make sure you hit that notification button so you'll always know when I post a video. Ring the bell so I can let you in. That's just plain and simple. Make sure you like, comment, and share with everybody, anybody. Let them know what your girl is doing on her channel. We about to do it up, y'all. So we about to get right into this video. Let's go. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into this recipe of pepper steak over white rice. At this point, guys, I already cooked my rice and it's set to the side. So this recipe calls for cornstarch, beef broth, garlic powder, soy sauce, and salt and pepper to taste. It also calls for 1 onion and 1 green pepper. I wanted to use multiple colors of green peppers because I wanted it real nice and pretty. So I used 1 green pepper, a half a red, and a half a yellow. So at this point, guys, I am making my cornstarch mixture. Now the recipe calls for 3 tablespoons, but I usually double up on everything when I make it, so I use 6 instead. It calls for 1 3/4 cups of beef broth, which I also doubled. Here I'm adding 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, but the recipe calls for 1. I have my garlic powder on that. It calls for 1/4 teaspoon. I double that. Now I'm stirring and stirring and stirring until it comes out really smooth. Well, guys, I don't remember if I told you the recipe required 1 cup of white rice. I cooked, I believe it was 3 bags of white rice, but it was those instant rice. The recipe calls for 1 cup of long white rice. I used the 6-minute rice, which I already cooked and is setting to the side. So now I'm heating my pan up to cook my steak. The recipe called for 1 pound of steak strips, and I believe I got a little bit over 2 pounds. What I did was I had 3 nice size of steaks, and I just cut it up into little pieces. I did put a little oil in the bottom of my frying pan. It didn't take long for my pan to heat up, so now I am dropping my little pieces of steak in the pan. And I will stir the steak until it's fully cooked and brown, nice and browned. I did add salt and pepper, and I also added some seasoning salt. Alright guys, at this point my meat is pretty much fully cooked. Nice and brown. It produced a lot of juice. But I'm just stirring to make sure that I get all my meat. Alright, so I drained my meat. And I will return it to the pot. Alright guys, here is where I reduce my heat to medium. And I add my peppers and onion. I folded my peppers and onions with my meat and let it simmer just for a little bit before I added my cornstarch mixture. So now I'm going to go ahead and stir in my cornstarch mixture. I pour it in really slowly because this pot is like overflowing. There was some cornstarch left down in the bowl, y'all. I didn't stir it too good, but that's okay. It still turned out pretty good. So now I'm just mixing it and stirring it and just folding it, making sure everything gets coated, situated where it needs to be. And I will let this simmer on medium until the liquid thickens. And this is pretty much how it looks. It's thickening up. Came to a boil. That looks really good, y'all. That looks good for my first time making this. After tasting, I did add some more pepper, another tablespoon or so of soy sauce, and a little bit of hot sauce, not much. So I continue to let it simmer a little bit longer. And this is the finished product. Looks delish. This is how it looks over white rice. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you did. I hope you did. What you think? What you think? Look pretty good, didn't it? Turned out good. Down below, let me know if you ever made some pepper steak before. This was my first time. I think it turned out pretty amazing. Also make sure you share with any and everybody and let them know what Nik Knack is doing over here. Also comment this emoji up here. You comment this emoji, I'll give you a shout out in my next video. Alright guys, you know what it is. Until the next video, be safe, stay blessed. And by the way, if you're in the eye or in the way of this hurricane coming on the East Coast, make sure if they tell you to evacuate, get your butt out of there. Get your butt out of there, because I want to see you again. I want to hear from you again, okay? So it's coming our way, but we went in, got our water and did a little food shopping or whatever, got our batteries, and I think we're pretty good, but we probably end up going out to get some more stuff. They say it won't be here probably until Thursday, I believe, but it's coming though. And if it's coming your way, be safe. Make sure you follow all precautions to keep you and your family safe. Alright guys, once again, as always, thank you for your support. I really appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Can't thank you enough. I love you. Peace.